What is up, guys, and welcome back. And today we have another DiecastMasters review. This is of the Caterpillar 980G out of their Core Classics range, which explains why we don't have the packaging behind here because it's that standard old box. This is a older model, just updated to the DiecastMasters stuff, including the guy in the cab and the beacon light up top, which is nice. The other updates include this little warning decal here, and also the color of it is a lot more of a rich yellow. It's more of a darker yellow, which looks good. So anyways, we're going to start off on the action end up here, and your arms do raise about this high, which is fairly nice, I have to say. It's pretty decent. Now, I don't think this would clear a dump truck, but it looks good enough. It does dump a very decent angle, as you can see. And the carry angle, it looks fantastic. I mean, you really couldn't ask for much better. And then there's the bucket level with the ground. This is the smallest loader in Cat's lineup to have this dual cylinder design, and it is implemented well enough. As well as the linkage going to the bucket. As you can see, it's modeled fairly well with some nice fine casted in details. The bucket has eight teeth on it, and they have some nice smaller details to them. The bucket itself is relatively basic looking from the inside, but you do have some nice guarding detail on the exterior of the bucket. But you don't have a cat logo, or at least where the cat logo would go, even casting in on the bucket. But you do have to remember this is an older model. Here you can see the view from the front, and it looks good enough. The only thing that's really missing is a windshield wiper, but I mean, that's one of those small picky details. You do have front work lights up here, which have nice silvered surfaces, as well as your turn lights or warning flashers. If this, for whatever reason, was on the road. And here you can see the clear plastic beacon up top. Anyways, to the pivot point, it does look relatively decent. There is no hydraulic lines or anything crazy like that, but it does look, it's kind of hard to see back there at times, and it looks good enough. The cylinders that control the pivoting, or the steering of it, the steering cylinders, excuse me, they do not have a jacket on the inside, so they are pretty free moving, which is okay. I mean, it does get a relatively good turn angle either way, as you can see. The tires do have some nice details to them. The hubs are plastic, but again, fine details, including bolt details and stuff. All the grab rails and the ladders, they are plastic. They're sort of a flimsy plastic, as you can see, but again, this is an older Norscot piece. The insert in the cab has some nice details to it, and then there you can see the DiecastMasters guy on the inside. Billy on the inside, that is. You have your air cleaner and your exhaust, and the exhaust is molded quite well up here. Nice and tall. Anyways, you got your Cat Power Edge, or Power Stripe logo. Wow. You see, even I make mistakes, and besides, it doesn't help that it's 8 o'clock at night here, and I've been up for too long. But anyways, enough about me. You have the Power Stripe logo back here, Cat 980G. But I did want to make a point that, thank God, they did not update the graphics to Power Edge like like Norscot did on a couple of their Core Classic stuff, including the D8R, which didn't look as bad, but then you get the Cat 140H. Google image it, by the way, guys. It looks absolutely awful in the Power Edge. Anyways, Cat 980G, and then you have this vent back, or this grill back here, which is painted. It's sort of it is flat black, so it looks good. And that's one thing that, as well, it has the same sort of feature on or same sort of setup on the back on the Cat 825, the soil compactor, and the updated Power Edge one has this yellow, but it looks so much better in black. And again, grab rails and ladders up are plastic. On the back, the grill, it's a very nice piece. It looks very realistic. It is metal, and it does have some very nice texture to it. There you can see your brake lights, marker lights, and reverse lights, or well, or warning flashers, marker lights, warning flashers, whatever. On this side, it's relatively the same. This was, of course, before the K series. No shit. Before, the K series, they implemented the, where you can only get out on the other side, and this side would have like the AC thing over here, and you only had this window that could open, and then the AC down here, so you couldn't get out both sides. Over here, it's pretty much the same. Nothing really different. And there you can see the details on the inside as my heater turns on. So anyways, that is really about it. On a score out of 10, I mean, there's some fine details missing, but honestly, it is a 10 out of 10 for a wheel loader. Now, the 980G would be replaced by the 980K, and then the 980s altogether would be replaced by the 982M. Again, there's models of those as well, but really this is the classic one, and this is the coolest looking one. So anyways, guys, I highly recommend getting this model. It's very nice, very good, very solid. Oh, and I forgot to mention there is some suspension in the back, as you can see. And then there's the detail underneath. Pretty basic, but still, you can see suspension there. But anyways, guys, fantastic model. I highly recommend getting it. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.